Welcome into the field house, everybody. My name is Max Paulson, joined alongside Jay Jacinto and Jet Nelson making his fabulous return from Nebraska. How was that, Jet?
Man, it's a beautiful place. There's no place like Nebraska, is what they say up there. You got to get through the cornfields. It's a little boring on the drive up, but once you get there, that corn so juicy, so delicious. And then the lake we have, plenty of boating, skiing, wakeboarding. Oh man, a relaxing time. The high was 88 on my
Ooh,
last day there.
Damn,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
that's
nice.
just so
it's tough
nice.
coming back down here. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah,
So
don't
we talked
worry.
about it last week while you were gone, but Nebraska is where all the corn in the world is made, right? It's the only place that makes corn.
It's known as the Cornhusker State, but I believe Indiana leads the country in corn production.
Really? Did
And
not know
I know,
that.
interesting. Nebraska's
Well,
like
we should
third.
strip them of their name then.
Yeah, Nebraska's
Um,
slacking.
Absolutely.
yeah, how can you? That's stupid. Anyways, how have y'all been doing?
Man, I'll give you one more recent thing that happened to me. I tried to replace a car door handle. That was a lot tougher than I expected. I had the YouTube video. I just had one. You pull too hard, it's a little broken.
Mm.
And man, did that turn to a disaster. The little bar that like actually opens and unlocks your door
Oh
slid to a part
no.
where I couldn't reach it. Had to undo the door latch manually. Don't trust me with a car. I can't help you. Back to you, Jay.
I would have never tried that before. I mean, I've never tried to be a car person. I would just take it into the shop. I don't care really. But I haven't really done too much this week. Just have a job interview on Wednesday. Looking forward to that.
Oh yeah.
But outside of that, I haven't done too much. Supposed to work some softball this weekend, and I'm not looking forward to it. It's going to be blazing hot.
Oh yeah, you gonna be on turf fields or grass?
Just grass, thank the
Okay, well,
Lord.
that's good because
Hmm.
uh, you've been on grass or turf. You've been cooked.
Yeah, it's not. It's never fun.
No, not at all. That's one thing I noticed. Like when I played baseball, it sucked, but I kind of got used to it and got used to the Texas heat because like I would be like, okay, it's not even that hot now. It's 101 outside. I'm like, I actually can kind of be outside.
I know, right?
Once I stopped playing baseball, man, it's hot when it's like 90, and I like feel
Mhm.
like I can't even step outside for a second.
Just walk into the car, you're like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm like, how did I used to play on turf with this
Yeah, no.
weather?
I think about that all the time. Whenever I'm umpiring, I'm like, how are they playing right now? Like that makes no. It's
I'm just standing
120 on
here.
the turf. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But the
yeah.
MLB trade deadline was yesterday, August 3rd. A lot of teams did a lot of things. The Rangers, not so much. The Rangers, pretty much their only move, well, not pretty much, their only move was moving Josh Smith over to Toronto. Actually, the most devastating thing for me with Josh Smith being my favorite player on the Rangers, even though he's not great this year. But they moved him and who else?
It was another
Uh,
reliever that we
Another
never called
reliever.
up.
Yeah.
Yep.
For I already forgot his name. That's how
Adam
non-important he is.
Mako,
Adam Mako.
Mako.
Yeah. Uh,
Mako, whichever way you say it.
whatever. I
A
don't. I
left-handed
mean,
arm.
he has been trash when he's been called up. He's been trash in AAA this year. I think his ERA is above almost a
I think
five.
it's 4.66.
Yeah, almost
Yep.
a five in AAA. When he's been in the majors, it's been even worse. Uh, maybe an arm for the future that you think you can maybe get some out of him. I don't know. Um, it's good for Josh Smith to get a fresh start somewhere. I just wish it wasn't Toronto, but maybe he has a good season like he did in 2024 and 2025, and then he gets the All Star game bid he deserves because now, as I've ranted about before, he'll have an entire country voting for him.
Not true.
So it's hopefully something that happens in his future. But what do y'all think about this trade, the Rangers trade deadline in general, um, and just how would you grade it?
I can start us off here. I think it was smart for the Rangers to not be extreme in any direction. Still, I believe 2.5 games back of the AL West, maybe a game and a half. Or no, I might have gone to three after the disaster against the Giants. But, with a lot of expiring contracts coming up, Jacob DeGrom exercised the no trade clause with Atlanta. And then you think of like Nathan Evaldi, Corey Seager. Guys are just all of these amazing trade candidates we had are getting up there, and so we kind of just made the call to play this out, to see how this goes. This season is still alive. There's 2 months left, and so I see the thought process behind CY there. I see let's see this through. Maybe we can sneak into the playoffs. If not, we can take this off season to regroup, rebuild, and really assess the contract situations.
Okay,
I think
but
that's
how are
the
you going
part
to rebuild though?
Yeah,
How do you
because you
rebuild
have no
in this
money.
off season? You don't have anything. That's what this
Yeah.
trade deadline was supposed to
And
be.
I do agree with that, and I do disagree with Jet because I think you at a trade deadline you should be either extreme sell or extreme buy, unless you're a
True.
team like the Rockies or whatever. You're obviously just kind of screwed. Repping the Rockies jersey,
Oh,
today,
yeah.
by the way. But I think we would be looking at this deadline entirely different if Jacob DeGrom didn't waive his no trade, or if he did waive his no trade clause. We had a deal that was going to be made with the Braves. The person that said no was Jacob DeGrom.
Mhm.
Now, who would have been a part of that deal? I don't know. I'm sure it would have been at least 2 top 10 prospects and some other pieces as well coming back from Atlanta. But if that happens, then you can think like Jet, be like, okay, now we can actually rebuild. We have 40 million, however much money off the books, and we can actually rebuild this team around some other superstars. I'm more surprised that Eovaldi didn't get traded. I think he would have had either just more comeback in terms of prospects, or more people would have wanted him because his contract isn't too expensive. I'm more surprised that he didn't get traded.
Yeah, I just don't. I understand because the American League is as bad as it is, and I understand like it's wide open. Really, there is no dominant team in the American League. I mean, you were very close. You're a couple pitches away from winning that series against the Rays. Obviously, Houston gave you massive problems, which isn't a good look. But there's no standout team in the American League, and so I understand like you don't want to completely sell everything because at the end of the day, you're still very in this race in the American League. But you might not be very much longer if you keep playing like you have the last week. Especially these last 4 games, man. They
It's
have
been a
looked
rough watch.
flat.
Yep.
Especially last night, they looked like a team that was defeated. They did not want to be out there. They heard that Jacob DeGrom almost got traded if he had waived his no trade clause, and they just were done. I mean, they looked like they won no part. Cal Quantrill looked like he wanted to be out there. You know, he's pitched well the second half, minus that one outing.
Cal Quantrill.
But you know what? He went
I
6
can't get
innings,
over
gave
this.
a 1 earned run.
He should have been he should have been traded at the deadline since he's been so well.
Yeah,
Get
I
something
agree.
for him.
I agree. Him, Jake Berger, Evo, DeGrom. I mean, DeGrom obviously you couldn't
Evan
have traded
Carter,
him.
maybe
but
you could have gotten
maybe if you had
some
traded
for him.
other players before you traded DeGrom, he would have had more incentive to waive it. If you had been like, oh yeah, hey
Exactly.
DeGrom, we just traded Evo, Jake Berger, Jock Peterson, all these guys, Jacob Last, we just traded all these guys away. You sure you want to stay here? And then we really see what he wants to do there. But I don't know. Maybe they tried to move guys. They just didn't get interest. But I don't understand how you wouldn't get interest from Jock Peterson or Brandon Nimmo or Jake Berger. Like
Or
Jock Peterson's,
Eovaldi, like
yeah, Jock Peterson's been like one of the best leadoff hitters in baseball. I don't understand how he
Player of
wouldn't
the
have
month
gotten,
for July.
yeah,
Right.
I don't understand how he wouldn't have gotten any sort of trade buzz there.
I think
Yeah.
this trade deadline also sucks for the Rangers because the only impact player that you got back that's going to be right away at the majors, I don't think Adam Mako is. I think he's going to stay in the minors. Is Chase Silseth. Cool, a right-handed bullpen arm. That's our big upgrade at the deadline to potentially make a playoff push. I think that's where I get more frustrated because you didn't go get another bat. You didn't go get an impact arm in the bullpen. You went and got a mediocre arm for a subpar team in division. I just didn't understand it.
Yeah, I think what they're banking on and what really you have to bank on now is, you know, Josh Young coming back and the offense looking like it was while he was in the lineup. Because I don't know what it is about this team since 2023, but when Josh Young is in the lineup, they hit better. That's just
Yep.
a fact of it. And, you know, when he's missed time this year, the offense has gone through rough stretches. They're going through a rough stretch right now. You know, Corey Seager's looked decent coming back. He's had hits in most of the games. He's gotten on base. So if he can keep that going, you plug Josh Young back in there. Maybe you see this offense start going on a hot streak again, and then all of a sudden, here we are again. It's like, oh, this team looked dead in the water, and now they've won 7 straight, and they're half a game back of the Astros. I don't know, or they're in the last wild card spot. That's what they're banking on. Is Josh Young coming back, staying healthy, rejuvenating the offense, and it might happen, but that's not a great thing to bank your season on here late in the season.
Yeah, they're kind of just going for luck there. You're trying to see if there's a piece. One piece we didn't touch on was the catching situation. We get Logan O'Hoppe from the Angels. I thought that was just another why? I mean, I guess the Angels trying to dump him.
It's just a
Maybe
reset.
the catching situation could have been improved there, but it didn't. To go a little further down the run sheet there, Max, I'll get to this. Skip Schumacher. He's kind of getting brought into question here. You put it on the run sheet, and it got my brain turning. I think we're still in a small sample size, first year with the Rangers, but I like what I saw when he got fired up against an umpire. I believe that was Sunday against the Astros.
Yeah.
They went to God Bless America. He didn't. There was that awkward pause there between the umpire and Skip, but I think he kind of saw that, what we saw last night. The Rangers kind of looking a little defeated, needed something to get them in the game. And Skip saw that and took action. I think he's trying to take action. He's getting dealt what CY's doing to the team to a degree. I think we're seeing his small ball tactics kind of get implemented, and that's worked to a degree. But with this American League, it's very home run prone, and I wish we were a little stronger there. Maybe Skip could change that, but small sample size. But I don't think Skip Schumacher is why this team is struggling.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I don't think that it's fair to bring everything down on Skip here. It's his first year, like he said. The way I look at managers is I like to give them at least you get that first year interview, and then you're halfway through the second season. If the team that you're coaching or managing has made moves, improved at certain areas, and you're still halfway through this next season, you're looking the same as you did last year. You're not showing the signs of improvement. Then all of a sudden it starts to become all right, let's take a look at his decisions. What's he doing in these games? So yeah, I think coach gets a pass for the first season. It's an adjustment. Being a coach for a whole brand new team, you got to build that rapport with those guys and learn their strengths and weaknesses all over again. And so yeah, I think it's a little too early to kind of bring the hammer down on Skip here.
Yeah, I like Skip, and I do like seeing him sometimes get fired up. I wish I kind of saw that a little bit more. I felt like Bochy would always get fired up, but umpires would give him that leeway because he's Boch. Feels like Skip's still trying to earn somewhat of that respect from the umpires. I just think that there should be somewhat of a better consistency in terms of his bullpen choices. I know he's been dealt a really bad hand sometimes in the bullpen, but the fact that he kept giving Chris Martin and Garcia multiple chances earlier on in the season, I know that's not happening now, but he still made those choices then.
Which, oh my gosh, Chris Martin finally got DFA'd. It's amazing. Should have happened at the beginning of the
took
season.
long enough.
Anyways.
But, I mean, all it took was him to give away, 10, 15 games of the Rangers this year? I mean, that could literally be the difference between us being a playoff team and not. I mean, that's a lot of games that Chris Martin potentially had an influence on. And in a division where it seems like there's just going to be the best of the worst bunch, that might be a huge decider, because this division is up for anybody, really. You could say that the top 3 teams are all potentially going to make it, with the Mariners, Rangers, and Astros, all within 3 games of each other. This is a terrible, terrible division, but also a terrible league. I really want to see Skip try his best to get this team to contend and make the playoff push and maybe see a spark happen in October.
Yeah. Well, looking around the league, though, a lot of big things. Biggest thing, definitely, was Tarek Skubal to the LA Dodgers. Man, I can't – it might be an unpopular opinion because a lot of people are just screw the Dodgers, hate the Dodgers. I don't blame the Dodgers for this.
No, I don't
the
either.
Dodgers are doing what they do, I blame the Tigers for not finding another
Shit.
trade candidate, or
I
even
blame the Brewers.
or even trading Tarek School. But like, I blame the rest of the league for allowing it to happen. Like you said, the Brewers could have made a good offer. The Tigers are in playoff contention right now. They're right there. It's been
Yeah.
an up and down season, but like we said, the American League's wide open. Or they could have just extended their superstar pitcher instead of trading them away like that. The Dodgers are just a team that always takes advantage of it because they have the most money. But I mean, these other teams, a lot of times it doesn't even seem like they try. Seems like
Yeah.
they just like, oh darn, the Dodgers got more people. We'll get them next time.
Yeah,
That's what it seems
and,
like.
and this is inevitably going to lead directly to a potential lockout for next
Mhm.
year because the owners are going to see what the Dodgers are doing and be like, they can't be allowed to do this. They can't be allowed to spend $1 billion on their roster. But it's also at the same time, you guys could do the same thing if you wanted to. But inevitably, the players are going to want more money. The owners don't want to give them as much money. So it's probably going to be a lockout for next year. And it sucks that this Scooball trade is kind of centered. That really has rejuvenated the whole debate about the lockout.
Mhm.
Even though he's a fantastic player, I mean, can't be mad at the Dodgers, but also at the same time, the players are kind of asking for this. So that's the way that I see it personally.
Yeah, with the Dodgers, you also got to respect the farm system that they've created. They've been able to trade 3 prospects, of high caliber to the Tigers there for Scooball. So that's where I kind of see it. It's like, yeah, with the Dodgers, they're doing all the right things. Sure, they have more money. I mean, but I think there's also a luck factor. I mean, we see the Yankees with this much money. They just haven't really turned the corner, gotten that World Series win. The Dodgers are getting them left and right. And so, but there's also, like, they find a guy like Teoscar Hernandez. They just plug guys into the lineup and they seem to fit. I think there's also that just luck factor involved. Maybe it's that LA air. I don't know, but they get lucky and then that gives them these opportunities. So yeah, hard to blame them, but there needs to be a change.
I mean, we can also say that this trade makes them overpowered. Since the trades happened, they haven't won a game since. So maybe it's baseball karma coming in, but the Dodgers haven't actually been looking good in the last couple of weeks. They only got 2 wins in their last 7.
Well, because they need to stay on pace to finish under 100 wins. Because every
Of
time they
course.
finish over 100 wins, they lose in the playoffs. But they finish under 100 wins in World Series. And that's just how it's been. Every single World Series they've won recently has just been, oh, we didn't get to 100 wins. Oh well. Another big trade that happened that, I don't know, Adley Rutschman going to the Red Sox, and I think the Orioles absolutely fleeced Boston. I've seen all these articles giving the Red Sox an A for this trade. They traded 3 of their top 5 prospects for
But
a
it's
guy
also
who,
not a great farm system. Like they have
it's still
the top
but, I
guy
mean,
and then
but
everybody else.
but in terms of your own prospects though, trading 3 of your top 5 from already not great farm system. I mean, I don't know. Adley Rutschman
But what
is
they're
not.
doing is what we said the Rangers should have done. You either go all the way in or you go
Yeah,
all the
of
way
course.
out, and they're going
Right.
for it. Especially
course,
with
and
that
you gotta
winning streak that
respect
they
it.
had before the deadline. What was it, 13 game winning streak? Now
Something
they're
like
back
that.
on a 5 game winning streak. They're the hottest team in baseball right now, and they made a trade to really boost their roster, a starting caliber catcher. Yes, you give away 3 of your top 5, but I think this is the Red Sox saying we're going to try to win it all this year because we see how weak the AL is. We're catching steam, and we're looking like the team we thought we were supposed to be at the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Sox had the least amount of runs allowed in the entire league. That is insanely impressive. Only 414 runs allowed. The next, I think, is up in the 450s. They've had a spectacular year, but I mean, I understand where you're coming from with the prospect point.
The Reds are another team. I thought they had a really nice deadline, acquiring Joe Adell, Nathaniel Lowe, and Foster Griffin there, just filling some holes that they have on their roster. Nathaniel Lowe's had a nice resurgent season there in Cincinnati. Did I said Cleveland, right? Or did I say the Reds?
You said the Reds,
Reds.
but I know
I'm
you
sorry,
meant the
I
Guardians.
meant Cleveland. Yeah, sorry, the Guardians. I thought about it after I said that. But yeah, I think that they've had a good. And then the Cubs, another team. Cubs needed pitching, and they addressed pitching hard. I mean,
Mhm.
I think they acquired 4 or 5 different pitchers, mix of starters and relievers as well.
Yeah.
They addressed pitching. That was one of their biggest things. They addressed that big. The White Sox made a decent splash.
I mean, the White Sox did exactly what they should have done. Bought a
Mhm.
couple players for low price to
Yep.
give them that playoff push. I mean, the Rays also getting Freddie Peralta. I mean, that's kind of scary to think about Freddie Peralta getting pitching help from that Rays organization. He might just turn into a Cy Young candidate the second half of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, a lot of teams around the league had a lot better trade deadlines than the Rangers.
I will say, I actually thoroughly enjoyed this trade deadline. It was actually very entertaining. After what seemed like it was going to be a really slow and like nobody's actually going to go for it, it turned into everybody's going for it at the exact
Yep.
same time.
I'm not gonna lie. When I realized the day before that the Rangers probably weren't gonna do anything, it just killed the entire deadline for me. I was not having it. They just lost that game to the Astros. You just got swept. I mean, the vibes were low. The vibes were low for me this trade deadline.
Yeah, I'll say the Rangers kind of dulled it a little bit for me, but the trades around the AL West were interesting. The Mariners and the Astros each made moves like Spencer Arrighetti for Dalton Varsho. That was a real interesting one to me. I was like, I don't know what the Astros are doing there, but it's got to be for some reason, you know. So I think the AL West, you know, what the Angels did, you know, that kind of kept me hooked on there. But
Mike
yeah,
Trout
outside
staying
of the
another year.
blockbuster, yeah,
But they got rid of Joe Adele at least.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was really wondering if the Angels were just gonna say screw it, sell everybody and trade Trout, trade Neto, trade every single person that they possibly could. Yeah, but I think the winners, at least in my opinion, hard to not say the Dodgers for getting Skubal,
Mhm.
especially for what they did. I want to throw the Red Sox in there because you got Adley Rutschman, Eric Miller, a great left-handed bullpen arm, and I also want to throw the Phillies in there just for going to get Luis Ariz, a guy that's just going to
Man.
hit 300 plus
Yeah.
in a lineup that needs average with so much power around it. So I think the Phillies and Red Sox are in a great position to really make a push to either make the playoffs or make that World Series run later down the road.
I agree.
Yeah. All right. We want to go to
Roster quiz time.
roster
let's do
quiz.
Oh,
All right,
man.
guys. I got 15 names. Is that too many? Should I
No,
break
that's
it
what we
down to
usually
10?
do. I
Yeah,
think.
that's about right.
Okay. I'm going to say the name, the position, just in case you don't know, and then we'll give both of you an option to answer which team they are playing for. All these players changed teams from their original one last year.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
These are
Uh,
new faces to their rosters.
Shoot, man, I don't remember
This first
anything.
this first one should be an absolute slam dunk for both of y'all. Should
Slam
be.
dunk.
These first two really should be. But the first one, Debo Samuel, receiver.
Oh, that's
obviously.
easy.
Okay,
I
I'm
have
gonna
it.
I'll
I'll
let
let Jet
Jet
go
go.
Oh, where did he go? I want to say the 49ers.
Max.
Yeah, he went back to San
Yeah.
Francisco.
Okay,
He
that's
went
what I
back
thought.
to
That's what I
San
thought.
Francisco.
There you go.
Good
Saw a
job,
video
guys.
of him running routes with Mike Evans, and someone was like, "You can obviously tell who the better receiver is going to be because he was moving faster." And it's like, okay, they're two completely different receivers, you idiot.
Mhm.
Not a slam dunk, but I have to put back there.
Mike Evans does not need to run these fast breaking routes. The guy's massive.
What do you mean? He needs to be an athletic beast to
Yeah.
run a 4.4. Okay, this next guy. Good job, guys. You both got that one right. We have a quarterback, Geno Smith.
Come on, man. Come on now.
Okay,
The Jets, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Jets.
Yep, correct. Okay, we're starting
The
off
Jet
slow.
Nelsons.
Starting off slow. All right, so y'all are both on 2
Wow.
points after
Now
the
it's gonna
first
be
two.
like Tank Bigsby. I don't even know if he's still in the
Another
league.
big name, but kind of underrated. Formerly played for one team, got traded. DJ Moore, receiver.
Easy. I got it.
He's not with the Bears anymore.
Gave this guy a real wide receiver one for the first time in
He
a
did.
long time.
Oh,
Since Cole Beasley. Oh, that might have given it away.
No, it didn't.
Cole. Oh, Bills. Then that's where I remember Cole
I
Beasley.
did give it
Yeah,
away.
Bills.
Oh, okay.
DJ
Yep.
Moore, first real wide receiver that Josh Allen has had since Stephon Diggs left.
That's right.
Yeah, basically. All right, this next one, Wandale Robinson, receiver.
Oh, Titans. I actually saw that. Oh, yeah, and then I just. Oops.
I-
There you go.
You know, I didn't know that, Jet. So you got that one up on me.
I was
did not
keeping
know
tabs
that.
on
You know
my
what?
NFC East.
Max, you're not getting a point for that.
I just said.
I should have waited.
I
I'm
just
not
said I
used to
didn't
having to
know,
wait
so I would
with the
expect to not
correct
get a point.
answer.
Well, yeah, but like Jet kind of said it. So.
Yeah, fine.
All right. Justin Fields, quarterback. What team signed him this offseason? We'll start with Max.
Okay. So he's not on the Chiefs anymore then, because you said all these guys changed teams, because he was the Chiefs' backup last year.
Yeah.
Well, now that he's looking at
He
his
was?
screen like that, that's making me think that the answer to this is Chiefs, and he just messed up.
Well, no.
Well, I'm
that's
running
not
through all my
true.
teams.
This is
There
true.
was the
He's still with the
Steelers.
Chiefs, isn't he?
Steelers, Jets, those were his former teams.
He was on the. I have no idea where else he could be besides Kansas City.
I'm just going to go ahead and give y'all both a point. But it wasn't my fault. NFL.com said that he changed teams. So
Oh, really?
NFL.com, do a
behind
better job,
Mahomes
guys.
last year, yeah.
now I know this one might trip you two up. He's an O lineman, center, Tyler
That's tough.
Linderbaum.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh,
I
I'm
do
down
want to
two
start with
teams.
Jet on this one because Max might actually know it.
It's an R team. Raiders and Ravens, right? Didn't he move?
Can't
I
give
want to say
anything
he
away.
moved from the Ravens to the Raiders.
Okay, so your team is the Raiders, Jet?
Raiders.
Okay, what about you, Max? Okay, correct, guys. He did.
Sorry, I
go
forgot that
to-
we have people listening. Yes, the Raiders. I was just shaking my head.
This is an audio podcast.
This is an audio podcast, yeah.
So yes, guys, he signed a
Yeah.
record-breaking deal with the Raiders to block Kirk Cousins and eventually Fernando Mendoza. All right, we have an offensive tackle, Laramie Tunsil. One of the best tackles in the game, arguably. Always signs
I think
for a
I
lot
got
of
it.
money.
I was studying. This was
Oh,
when I
Hey,
was
you
studying.
think you got
Okay.
it, man? Jet might beat me in this because
He actually might beat you.
Hmm.
Is Max washed? Question
No,
mark.
I'm not washed, but
Phone
like
status?
I said, I didn't pay attention to this off season.
Okay, gonna need to answer, Max.
You know what? Is he with Washington? That doesn't sound right.
That's
but-
what I was going to say.
Okay,
I thought he
I'm
was
just
with
gonna
the
say
Commanders.
Washington. Then I don't think he's there anymore. Is he? He is.
Y'all
Yeah.
would be correct.
Okay.
He is with
That's what I
Washington.
thought. I was like,
Got traded there this offseason.
I thought I saw something about it.
That
So,
was
hey, maybe he won't beat me.
Yeah, got traded there from the Dolphins, I believe,
Yeah,
or the
I knew
Texans.
it was-
One of the
he
two.
was one of those two.
I remember the Texans for sure.
Next one, a receiver that's somehow still in the league, Marcus Valdez-Scantling.
I'll let Jet answer this one first.
Yeah, it's the Cowboys.
All
He's
right.
deep.
Oh,
Yeah, there you
I
go.
didn't know if I could catch y'all up on one.
Yeah, I mean Dak's gonna win MVP because everywhere Marquez Valdez-Scantling goes, quarterback wins MVP.
Exactly.
I need to read that article.
Dak
I didn't see
MVP
that.
season incoming.
Okay.
All
given he
right.
makes the team.
Running back, Isaiah Pacheco.
I got it.
Uh-oh.
The NFC
It's an
North
NFC.
is kind of.
It's an
NFC.
NFC team.
Oh. Man, yeah, this is going to be my first just true guess here. I know it's NFC. For some reason, it was the North calling to me. Let's go. I don't think he's with the Bears. Let's go the Vikings.
Oh,
So close, buddy.
So close.
El Detroit Lions.
Oh,
wow. Good job. Yo, this is actually kind of maybe come down to the wire.
yeah,
Okay.
back and forth.
We have another
Definitely
running back.
Jets' best roster knowledge ever.
Oh, facts. This is the best he's ever done.
In practice.
Even back to UTA days. We got another running back. I kind of went on a streak of running backs here because they're always changing teams.
Uh-huh.
We have David Montgomery.
I got it, that one too.
He went to Houston.
Yep. El
Correct.
Texans.
Dang, y'all are actually
Dang,
more
Jet
up to
knows.
date than I thought.
Jet knows all this stuff. I thought I wouldn't know any of these guys, but apparently
See,
I
I
I see it-
recognize my faults
I
in
see
the
it
past.
once. I
it's just the
remember.
NFL post while you're scrolling on Instagram. You're like,
Yeah,
oh, that
Yeah,
I
guy's over
guess.
there.
Like, yeah. I was like,
We have another running back, former Cowboy Rico Dowdle.
Oh,
shoot,
I
where
feel like
did
this one
Rico
probably
go?
would trip some
Where
people
did
up.
Rico go?
where did he go?
Oh my gosh. Where did Rico
I'm
go?
I'm
Hold
thinking
on.
AFC.
I'm gonna let Max answer this one first because
Okay.
he actually seems a little stumped here.
Max is a little stumped by this one.
We'll stop. He as well.
Okay, because he was on the Panthers last year.
Correct.
He is not in division. He's not in the Cowboys division. Shoot, dude. Man, got to keep this somewhat entertaining while I just think through this. Let me just talk out loud. And
I mean, I can give some
I don't
like
know.
last year with the Panthers
Yeah.
had a great year.
Yep.
I want to say he's in the AFC, but a part of me really doesn't think he is.
Ooh,
Oh,
a little
man,
gassy.
I don't know.
Oh no, Max! I'm
Shoot.
gonna need an
I just
answer.
I just got the. Okay, is he in the AFC?
He is in the AFC.
Okay, I
will
figured.
give
I
you
knew he was
that.
in the AFC. That narrows it down to pretty much nothing. He's not with
16 teams.
He's not with the Raiders. He's not with the Broncos. He's not with the Chiefs, and he's not with the Chargers. So that division's out. Jet, don't listen to what I'm saying. You got to make your
No,
own
no,
guess
you're
on
good,
your
you're
own. He's
To be
not
fair,
with the
Max
Bills.
can be just BSing right
Yeah,
now. He
he's
has
not
no
with the
clue.
Bills. He's not with the. Ooh, my God.
I have my team that I'm just
He's
like
not with the
that's what my
Jets.
gut.
He's not with
picked
the
out.
Patriots. Could he be with the? No, he's not with the Dolphins. He's not their RB2. That'd be stupid. He's not with the Ravens. He's.
Oh, Jay made a
Oh,
pick.
I know it. He's with the Steelers. He's
That's
with
what
the
I was gonna
Steelers.
say.
Yes,
Dang it.
I remember
That's
it
fine.
now because
Thought I could have
work.
stumped y'all.
I work with a Steelers fan, and he was talking about Jalen Warren and Rico Dowdle. Oh my
Dang.
gosh!
I gotta stop giving you so much time.
I don't know if I deserve the
Hey,
point, but
process of
elimination,
baby.
Kinda. That's what stirred up in my gut.
I'll,
So.
I'll trust you, Jet.
that
It felt
is
like you had
genius.
an answer before.
That is genius at work right there, narrowing it down.
Yep. Process of elimination.
All right, we have another offensive player. I feel like if we went defense, y'all would have been a lot more
I'd be
screwed.
cooked. See ya.
We have a receiver, Hollywood Marquise Brown.
Good one.
I think he's so underrated, by the way. I've always appreciated
Great
Hollywood
OU
Brown.
grad.
I think he's so
He did
hurt all the
Texas
time.
Well, yeah, that is also kind of true.
That's what goes into him being underrated because he's never there.
Either of y'all have an inkling?
He was with the Chiefs last year.
Man, he's
Still,
been there for a
right?
long time.
Yeah, he was with the Chiefs. Did he go? Did he come to New York? Did he come to the Giants? Was he part of that big wave of players that came to New York?
Is that your guess?
No, that's my Max is talking out loud.
Yeah, my talking out loud is going like the Chiefs traded a lot of players to the Rams, but that was their
No, he didn't go to the
cornerbacks,
Rams.
McDuffie and
I don't think. I think he. Man, my gut says the Giants.
All
So they just
right.
signed a plethora of people, but
for some reason I'm thinking Florida, either Miami or Jacksonville.
He does seem
That's
like a
kinda
Florida
where-
player.
I'm
He,
gonna.
just, he
I'm
seems like a
just gonna
Florida
go-
player.
I'm just gonna go with the Giants. It's all I got in my brain.
I'll go Jaguars. Why not?
Marquise Hollywood Brown is going to be playing for them Dirty Birds, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Really?
Ah, it was
I-
division. You were
I was
on the
close.
right track there.
Yeah. I thought he went to the Giants.
I'm absolutely terrified for when the Cowboys play him. He's going
I'm
to
not.
torch all that speed that the Cowboys
I'm not.
do not have.
Secondary is looking really good here in Oxnard so
I like
far.
Downs, man.
Yeah, that's
We've
fair.
talked about it. Secondary's been playing tough.
We have a former in division superstar, Dexter Lawrence, nose tackle.
So easy. Go ahead.
You say that. This happened a while ago. I had a
I
feeling.
know. I remember seeing.
Yeah,
this
but it
trade
was
happen.
massive. I mean, just think about who we know.
This is my This is the moment where it's like, oh,
I say
Down-
one
Come
one
on,
defensive
Jet.
player, and it goes downhill.
You know this, Jet. Come on.
He
This
was
affected
at-
someone
was with the
deeply that we
Giants.
know.
Where did the Giants take him?
This
This
affected
guy-
someone
I
deeply.
could do the whole run through the divisions.
We know.
I
the
mean, I
person
would say that
this
it happened on draft day.
That's right.
I think it was at the draft day
No,
or
it
the day
didn't.
before, something like
It
that.
happened before the draft.
It was like a
It
week
was around
before, I
that
think.
time, April. I just got to throw out a team. This. Let's go. Let's go the Seahawks.
Bongles.
Bang,
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Because it was with Hendrickson. Was he involved in that deal, or was that a different one?
No.
No,
They just
but-
traded their first round pick.
Essentially,
For
it was
Dexter
two.
Lawrence.
I think 2-1s,
That's right.
And that was the Giants, the Bengals' first round pick that year or this year.
basically,
It was
because of the whole Shamar Stewart stuff going
Yeah.
on as well.
That's right.
Next, we have a receiver, Jawan Jennings.
Ooh, where did Juwan Jennings go? He's not with San Francisco. Man, their receiving room.
Yeah, they have
needed Deebo
nothing.
Samuel back.
It needed
definitely
Jawan
need
Jennings
Deebo.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ricky Pearsall is going to miss the entire season now.
They really need Brian Ayuk to or Brandon Ayuk to
Brandon
come back.
Ayuk's gone. He's done forever. He's never stepping foot back on an NFL's team.
Yeah, will we
it's
ever
like
see him
he
play?
went crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about holdouts, man.
Is Jawan Jennings.
For some reason, the Packers that rings a bell.
He does seem
but-
like a Packers player.
He's too good of a wide receiver for the Packers to want him.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's,
okay.
he's a little.
I
He's
thought
a
you were
little
about to
above.
say
He's a little above what they want at wide receiver. They want a bunch of wide receiver twos and
they want a bunch of
threes.
Romeo Dobbs
Yeah.
or
Mm.
Dobbs.
Apparently not, because they traded Romeo Dobbs. I hope,
Chicago.
or they let him go. I hope he's not on the list because I know where he's at.
He's not on the list. We only have 2 more names, guys.
Okay.
This is the penultimate
Patriots.
one.
But
Jawan Jennings, gonna need a guess. I'll
Chiefs.
go with Max. Chiefs. He went back to the Chiefs.
no, he was never with the Chiefs. He
I
was
know.
with the
Sorry, that's my bad.
49ers.
Actually,
Let's go. Gut saying Falcons. I'll throw that.
he went.
Don't make that face, Max. This is me. This is just me trying my best.
We got the Minnesota Vikings.
Whoa! What?
Hmm.
Dude, talk about no one cares.
Under the radar.
He's going to be catching deep balls from Kyler Murray.
If he can make it that far.
I have one more, but if it's way too easy, I'm going to pull up another random name
Okay.
because this is actually really close. It's 11 Max, 10 to Jet right now.
Wow.
I'm actually
I'm
very
proud of
surprised.
myself no matter what. Good game, Max.
Good
Next, quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa.
game. Yeah, that's easy. Go ahead, Jet.
I thought it was the Falcons.
Yep,
There you
yes
go,
it
yeah.
was.
Okay, yeah.
Falcon, let's go.
From the Dolphins.
Wow, that's actually kind of surprising. Good job, guys. But I will pull up one random name.
Dude, can we talk about
And-
them getting both the left-handed quarterbacks in the league? Like, that's kind of smart. But then they
Is it
both
though?
got hurt. Yeah, because if one goes down, then it doesn't change the way your receiver's seeing the ball.
I guess that is true.
Huh?
That is very true.
It's a
All
lot
right.
different catching hitting the ball from a guy left-handed than right-handed.
We're going to go winner takes all for this last one.
Then they signed Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
Because
true.
if you get this one, you're an
Wait,
absolute
winner
weirdo.
take all? No.
Yes.
But this is probably out of my price range here, so
He was a
Okay.
former Cowboy, cornerback, Kyer Elam.
oh
Now,
nothing. I'm like
now
free
if one
agent.
of y'all
Didn't
can
get
pull
picked
this
up.
out,
Okay.
I'd be very
He-
impressed.
Where did he get traded last year? Where was he last year? We got to start there. Because he got traded for someone like the first week of the season. Because I remember that guy returned a kickoff or a blocked kick, the guy we traded for. Did he get traded?
Oh, that's
to-
I kind of remember that play. That's
Yeah.
that's coming to me.
And then we were like, oh man, this season's going to be better than we thought. um, you know what? This sounds like a Tennessee Titans kind of move that
you
they
do
made
have a lot
this
of
year.
players floating
the
over
Chiefs.
to Tennessee.
I don't know. Or Jacksonville.
The Panthers. Just to
I'm
put
gonna.
something
You know
out
what? I'm
there.
gonna go Jacksonville.
Wow. Max, you said both the teams that he played for last year. He's on the Kansas City Chiefs.
But
Wow.
you just said I thought it was a player they were on the team they were on last
Oh,
year.
my bad. No, you just said both the teams. Like, he was on Tennessee last year. That's
Yeah.
who the Cowboys traded. But
Yeah.
he's on the Chiefs this year. He didn't
Okay.
actually play for the Chiefs. But very
Wow,
impressive.
okay.
I mean, the fact that you even
And
like
the
thought
fact
of
I
those two
even named
teams.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
But Maybe next time, Jet. Max
Hey,
wins
this
12
is
to
a win.
11.
For
Dude,
me.
that's a win for Jet right
Moral
there. Getting
victory
10
right
out
there.
of 15, or I guess 16.
Had to send it to overtime there.
To be fair, I
Wow.
think 10 of these
Yeah,
also
kinda.
set the market at their position, so they were like the biggest free agents available, but still a really
Right.
good job. I need to
Yeah.
do this too because I have absolutely no clue where half the league is this year.
Dude,
Like,
yeah.
like, okay, do y'all know where Travis Etienne is playing?
Saints.
Saints.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, I didn't know that until like a week
Didn't
ago.
he say you need to pronounce it A-chain?
Good luck, buddy.
He went on a press conference and he was like,
Yeah,
"It's
he
actually
did say that.
A-chain."
Is it actually
Etienne
A-chain?
was easier at
He's
Clemson.
just trying to be like Devon Achan.
He got a little petty there. Yeah.
But good job, guys. Good job.
Yes, sir.
Claps all around.
Claps, claps, and
Claps
snaps
all around, indeed. There we go. This has been another edition of the Field House here on UTA Radio. Maybe next time Jet takes the crown for the first time in his career, but not today. As always, I'm Max Paulson, joined alongside Jet Nelson and Jay Jacinto. Have a great night, everybody.
See ya.